To make this craft, you'll need 2 plastic cups, 2 rubber bands, a pair of scissors, a hole punch, some tape, a piece of green paper, some labels or some white paper, and some markers. You're going to start with 1 cup and your hole punch. Punch a hole just under the rim of the cup, and then punch 3 more so that you've got 4 holes in total around the edge of the cup across from one another. Now you're going to take one of your rubber bands and use your scissors to cut it so that it is one long piece of rubber. You're going to put that through one of the holes and then tie a knot large enough so that it can't go back through that hole. So you might need to tie 2 knots. Like this. Stretch it across to the hole that's opposite and do the same thing there. Tie another knot. The rubber band should be stretched across the cup. Now you're going to take your second rubber band and repeat the process going the other direction. It's time for me to turn the cup over and add a face to my frog. I'm going to use some white plain labels to add the face to this frog, but if you don't have labels, you can also just cut eyes and a mouth out of white paper and use tape to attach them to your cup. So I'm going to draw a couple eyes and then just peel off the labels and easily attach them to the frog. Like this. And then I'll draw a mouth on my larger label. I'm going to give my frog a long, sticky tongue. Just peel that off and attach. Now I'm going to use some green paper to make legs for my frog. I'm going to fold the paper in half and use a marker, or you could use a pencil, to draw a big back leg for your frog. I'm giving my frog webbed feet. Now I'm going to take my scissors and, keeping the paper folded, cut out the leg. That way I'll have 2 legs that match. Before we go on to our next step, let's talk about frogs. Frogs are amphibians. Usually we think of frogs as green, but they come in other colors too, like red, yellow, or even blue. So you can use any color cup to make your frog. Frogs need to be near the water because that's where they lay their eggs. Frogs have strong back legs that make them good at jumping. Tree frogs have sticky toes, and frogs that swim have webbed feet. You can listen to someone read you a picture book about a frog at one of these sites. Let's continue with our frog. I'm going to take one of the legs and slightly bend the paper, and then using my tape, I'm going to tape just the bent part to the cup so that the leg will stick out from the side of the cup. Now I'm going to do the same on the other side. I've got my completed frog with his legs and his face. Now I'm going to make my frog jump. Take your second cup and clear some space, and then I'm going to push my frog cup down and kind of hold it down. The rubber bands will resist, and pop! Let go and he jumps. Want to see that again? Push the cup down, let go, and